Welcome to Buckeye the Sun, the Dust, the Buckners. Buckeye, Arizona. Ever heard of it? Probably not. It's a place, out in the desert. The sun there? It really doesn't like Buckeye. It shines hard. All day, every single day. It beats down, like someone who wants their money now. People who live here are tough, or maybe they're just too hot to think about moving. This is where our story is set. This is where the Buckner family lives, or, tries to live, mostly. Imagine a town, a small town, where the tumbleweeds rolling by seem to have more friends than some people. That's Buckeye for you. It's not a fancy place. You won't see it on shiny postcards. It's real. Sometimes it's a little too real. Like when you find a bug in your cereal. It's the kind of town where everyone knows what you did last Tuesday. Or they think they know. Which is often much worse. This is their home. This town, Buckeye, is the perfect stage for a family. A very special kind of family. Now, when I say special, I don't mean special like they win lots of prizes or get awards. No, it's more like the wow, are those people really doing that in public? Kind of special, they don't quite fit in. Not in Buckeye, not anywhere really. Fitting in is hard work, they are the Buckners. And they are about to make Buckeye even more interesting. So, Buckeye, Arizona, it's hot, it's dusty, it's probably full of secrets, or maybe it's just full of people who own really good air conditioners. If they're lucky. Our family, the Buckners, well, they aren't always lucky. They make their own weather. Most of the time, it's stormy, with a chance of loud noises. But sometimes, there are tiny moments of sunshine, usually when someone finds the TV remote, or a hidden cookie. This is their world. A slightly crazy, sun-baked world. First up, there's Carl Buckner. He's the dad. Carl manages a McDonald's. He doesn't own it, he just manages it. There's a big difference. Mostly in how much money he makes, and how much respect he gets. Not much. He dreams of bigger things, maybe. But mostly he deals with greasy spatulas and teenagers who don't listen. Carl tries. He really tries. His hair often looks like he tried and then gave up. He's the calm center of the storm, or maybe he's just the guy yelling loudest in the storm.
Then we have Ann Buckner. She's the mom. Ann is on the autism spectrum. She sees the world in her own way. It's like looking through a special toy, one with lots of pretty changing colors. But sometimes that toy gets stuck, or it shows her things that nobody else quite understands. She gets SSI, a bit of money from the government. It helps. A little. Ann loves her routine. Her day has to be just so. Don't mess with Ann's routine. Seriously, just don't. You will live to regret it. The TV remote has a special place for a very good reason.
Brittany is the oldest daughter. She's also on the autism spectrum. Brittany is super smart. Schoolwork, easy peasy for her. She gets all the A's. But understanding people, why they say weird things, that's hard. She can solve really difficult math problems in her head. But she can't figure out why people say bless you when someone sneezes. It just doesn't make sense. She'll tell you why too, for a long time. Her brain is like a super fast computer. Sometimes it feels like it might just overload the whole house.
And then there's Kate, the middle daughter, also on the spectrum. Kate is a makeup genius, a real artist. She can make you look like a movie star, or a scary monster. It all depends on her mood that day. But focusing on one thing for long, that's like climbing a giant mountain for Kate. Her thoughts jump around, fast, like a little bird that drank way too much sugary soda. One minute she's talking about the perfect shade of lipstick. The next, it's about why clouds look like sheep. It's always an adventure with Kate.
And finally, there's Kim, the youngest. Also, you guessed it, on the spectrum, Kim is grumpy. Most of the time, she doesn't say much, but when she does, watch out, she's very close to her dad, Carl. They get each other.
Life for the Buckners? It's not a walk in the park, more like a sprint through a very messy obstacle course. Money is always tight, super tight. Carl's McDonald's paycheck doesn't exactly stretch very far. Ann's SSI helps, but those bills just keep coming. Paying bills is tough. You pay one, then two more show up. It's like magic, bad magic. Dinner is often an exciting game of what can we make with these random things in the fridge, or just cereal. Again, they dream about going on a nice vacation, but usually they just argue about who used the last of the good toilet paper.
Living with Ann and 3 daughters, all on the autism spectrum, means life is, well, it's never boring. It's predictable in how unpredictable it is. Big feelings can explode, suddenly, over anything. The wrong kind of socks. The TV show being on a different time, someone moving a little toy car, it can be a lot for everyone involved.
Carl tries his best to juggle everything. Sometimes he drops all the balls, all at once. and then everyone scrambles to pick them up, or they just kick them under the sofa and pretend they're not there. For a little while.
Oh, and the screaming. There's a lot of screaming. It's like their main way of talking to each other, like whales calling out across the big ocean, but much, much louder. And usually it's about who finished the milk, or whose turn it is to take out the trash that's about to overflow.
It sounds like total chaos, because, well, it is, most of the time. But if you listen really carefully, underneath all that yelling, there's something else there. Something that keeps them all tied together, even if it's just by a very thin thread.
But here's the really important part. When things get super tough, when the world outside feels too big or too mean or just too confusing, they stick together. They protect each other in their own weird, loud Buckner way. Kim, the grumpy one, might actually share her last potato chip with Carl. Brittany might use her big brain to solve a real problem for someone. Kate might say something surprisingly smart and kind. Anne might just hum a quiet, calming song. They find a way to get through it. They always do, somehow. This family, the Buckners, they are funny. Not always because they're trying to be, but they are definitely, absolutely funny. The crazy things that go wrong for them every single day, it's pure comedy. Carl trying to put together some cheap new furniture from a box? Hilarious. And taking things people say very, very literally, it will make you laugh out loud. The girls trying to understand school, make friends, and just figure out their own amazing brains? It's a laugh riot. A slightly awkward but very relatable laugh riot.
You'll laugh with them, sometimes at them, but mostly with them. Because we've all had those days.
And in the middle of all the mess, the yelling, the total craziness of it all, there are these little moments, tiny, quick, but full of pure heart.
Carl and Grumpy Kim sharing a secret smile about something. Anne finding a small moment of peace in her perfectly arranged things. Brittany trying to explain how the universe works to a totally confused Kate. Kate making everyone feel beautiful and special for just 5 minutes with her makeup skills.
These moments, they sneak up on you. They make you feel strong emotions suddenly, in a good way, usually.
So why will people watching at home connect with this family? Because the Buckners are real. They are messy. They have flaws. Lots of them. They don't have all the answers. They barely have any of the answers most days. They're just trying to make it through the day, just like the rest of us. They show how life can be hard every single day. The feeling that you're just one burnt piece of toast away from a complete meltdown. But they also show what it means to keep going, and they show love in its most unusual, loud, and screamy form. Audiences will root for them. They will cheer for the Buckners because they are the underdogs. Every single one of them. You'll hope Carl has a good day at work, just once. You'll want Anne to find her calm place amidst the noise. You'll want Brittany to finally make a real friend, Kate to finish a thought, and Kim to actually smile. A real smile. They're not perfect, not even close, but they are a family, and in their own loud, chaotic, Buckeye, Arizona way, they are getting by. And maybe, just maybe, sometimes they're even doing okay. For a few minutes, right before the next disaster hits.